Have you ever walked into a room and felt like nobody noticed you? Maybe you tried to join a conversation, but everyone kept talking as though you were not there. Maybe you posted something you were proud of and barely anyone reacted. Maybe you have spent so much time being the quiet one, the overlooked one, or the person standing in the background that you have started to wonder whether there is anything memorable about you at all. Feeling invisible can slowly damage your confidence because it makes you question your value. You begin thinking, maybe I am boring, maybe I am not attractive enough, maybe I'm not talented enough, or maybe there's simply nothing about me that people would want to notice. But being overlooked does not mean you have nothing to offer. Sometimes it simply means you have not yet learned how to see yourself without waiting for someone else to look at you first. So welcome back to the library. Find a comfortable seat, take a breath, and stay with me for a little while. Today we are going to talk about how to build confidence when you feel invisible. Not by pretending you are fearless, not by becoming the loudest person in every room, but by learning how to recognize your own presence and slowly allowing yourself to take up space. One of the most painful habits we develop is treating attention like evidence. When people laugh at our jokes, compliment us, message us first, or seem excited to see us, we feel valuable. But when they do not, we assume something must be wrong with us. The problem is that attention is incredibly unreliable. Someone might not respond because they are distracted. A group may overlook you because they already know each other. A video may perform poorly because it was shown to the wrong audience. And a person may fail to compliment you simply because they are not expressive. And yet, when we find ourselves feeling insecure, we interpret every quiet response as rejection. And we tell ourselves, nobody noticed me, so I must not be worth noticing. But those are two completely different things. A beautiful book does not become badly written because nobody picked it up from the shelf that day. A song does not lose its meaning because it has not yet found its audience. And you do not become less valuable simply because the people around you fail to recognize your value. Your worth cannot depend entirely on how observant other people happen to be. Ask yourself this question: if nobody praised me today, would I still believe I did something worth being proud of? That is where confidence begins. Confidence is not believing everyone will admire you. It is knowing that even when they do not, you will not abandon yourself. Many people try to build confidence by repeating affirmations, such as "I am amazing" or "I am the most confident person in the room." Affirmations can be helpful, but confidence usually grows more strongly through evidence. You trust a friend when they consistently keep their promises. You trust a teacher when they repeatedly give you useful guidance. And you trust a bridge because it has proven it can hold weight. In the same way, you begin trusting yourself when you repeatedly show yourself that your words mean something. If you tell yourself you will go for a 10-minute walk and then just do it, that creates evidence. And if you tell yourself you will practice a skill for 15 minutes and then you follow through, that also creates evidence. Same as if you say you will leave a situation where someone continually disrespects you and then you protect yourself, that creates evidence. Confidence is often the result of keeping small promises to yourself. You do not need to completely transform your life overnight. In fact, making enormous promises and repeatedly failing to keep them can make you trust yourself even less. Start smaller. Then you think you need to. Make your bed. Drink a glass of water. Send the message you have been avoiding. Practice your hobby for 10 minutes. Or speak one sentence in a conversation instead of remaining completely silent. Then acknowledge that you did it. You can even keep what I call an evidence page. At the end of each day, write down 3 things that prove you were brave, capable, or responsible. They do not have to be dramatic. I answered the phone even though I was nervous, or I shared an opinion. Or you can write, I got out of bed on a difficult morning. Or I worked on something even though nobody was watching. Over time, these small moments become evidence that you are not helpless, powerless, or invisible. You are someone who is actively participating in your own life. When you feel invisible, you may begin trying desperately to become whatever other people will notice. You might change the way you speak, hide your real interests, pretend to be more outgoing, or constantly make jokes because you're afraid people will become bored with you. Without realizing it, every social interaction begins to feel like an audition. You are no longer asking, do I enjoy being around these people? You are only asking, do they approve of me? This puts everyone else in the position of judge, while you become the performer waiting for a score. But confidence changes when you remember that you are also allowed to evaluate the people around you. Do they listen when you speak? Do they make you feel safe? Do they seem curious about who you really are? And can you relax around them? Or do you feel as though you must constantly entertain them to earn your place? Not every room deserves access to you. Sometimes feeling invisible is not a sign that you need to become more interesting. It is a sign that you are surrounded by people who are not interested in understanding you. A flower struggling in the wrong environment does not need to become a different flower. It may simply need different soil, more sunlight, or more room to grow. Do not spend your entire life trying to prove your worth to people committed to misunderstanding you. Your confidence will grow when you stop asking everyone for permission to exist as yourself. You do not have to become loud, dominant, or extremely outgoing to become more visible. You can begin by taking up small amounts of space. Make eye contact for 1 extra second. Speak slightly louder instead of letting your voice disappear at the end of every sentence. Offer your opinion before someone directly asks you for it, or wear something you genuinely like, even if it is slightly different from what everyone else is wearing. You can also post the drawing, share the song, or upload the video. These choices may seem tiny, but every time you allow yourself to be seen, you teach your nervous system that visibility is survivable. You may feel awkward at first. That does not mean you are doing something wrong. Awkwardness is often simply the feeling of doing something unfamiliar. Imagine someone who has spent years standing with their shoulders curled inward, trying not to be noticed. The first time they straighten their posture, it may feel unnatural, but unnatural does not mean incorrect. It only means their body has become accustomed to shrinking. The same is true emotionally. At first, saying, "Actually, I have an idea," may feel uncomfortable. Setting a boundary may feel rude. Accepting a compliment without rejecting it may feel arrogant. But you are not becoming selfish. You are learning to stop erasing yourself. Try a 1% visibility challenge. Every day, do one small thing that makes you 1% more visible. Say hello first. Leave a thoughtful comment. Tell someone what you genuinely think, or ask to join the activity. Share something you created. 1% may not feel impressive, but repeated over time, it can completely change how you move through the world. Now, some people naturally have a quieter presence. They think before they speak. They observe details. They prefer deeper conversations over constant small talk, or they may take longer to feel comfortable around new people. None of that means they lack personality. We live in a world that often rewards quickness, confidence, and constant self-promotion. The person who speaks first is often assumed to be the most knowledgeable. The person who posts constantly may appear more successful. The person who enters a room loudly is more difficult to ignore. But visibility and depth are not the same thing. A library can look quiet from the outside while containing thousands of different worlds. You may be the same. You may have stories, ideas, dreams, humor, creativity, and kindness that people do not immediately see. That does not mean those qualities are not there. You do not need to become louder than someone else. You simply need to stop treating your quietness like something shameful. Instead of saying, "I am boring," try saying, "I take time to open up." Instead of saying, "I have nothing to say," try saying, "I speak when I have something meaningful to contribute." Instead of saying, "Nobody notices me," try saying, "I am learning to show more of myself." The words you use to describe yourself eventually become the identity you live inside. Choose words that are honest without being cruel. One of the strongest forms of confidence comes from having a life that matters to you privately. Learn something because you are curious. Create something because you enjoy creating it. Take care of your appearance because it makes you feel good. Read books, make music, exercise, cook, write, or study without needing every moment to be witnessed. There is nothing wrong with wanting recognition. We all want to feel seen. But when everything we do is designed to produce a reaction, silence begins to feel like failure. A private life gives you roots. It reminds you that your existence is still meaningful when there is no audience. Ask yourself, what would I still enjoy if I could not post it? What would I still want to learn if nobody praised me? What kind of person would I want to become even if nobody was impressed? The answers to those questions reveal the parts of you that belong entirely to you. This is where stable confidence grows. It does not come from constantly being watched. It comes from knowing who you are when nobody is watching. You should learn how to validate yourself, but that does not mean you are supposed to live without connection. Human beings need to feel known. The goal is not to convince yourself that you never need anyone. The goal is to stop begging for attention from people who repeatedly make you feel unimportant. Look for people who practice noticing others, people who notice small details or ask questions, or who celebrate your progress instead of competing with it. You may not find these people immediately, and that can be discouraging, but one genuine connection is more valuable than being surrounded by people who make you feel alone. You can also become the kind of person you are searching for. Notice the person standing quietly at the edge of the group. Remember what someone told you last week. Compliment people sincerely or invite someone into the conversation. Sometimes helping another person feel visible reminds you that you have the power to create the kind of warmth you once needed. Before this video ends, I want you to think of one situation where you usually make yourself smaller. Maybe it is around your family. Maybe it is at school or work, or online, or around someone whose approval means too much to you. Now choose one small action you can take the next time you are in that situation. Not something enormous, just one. You could speak one sentence instead of remaining silent. You could stop apologizing before sharing your opinion. You could also accept a compliment by simply saying thank you. Choose something small enough that you can realistically do it. Then use this sentence. I do not need to become someone else to deserve space here. You may still feel nervous. You may still wonder what people think. Confidence does not mean those fears disappear instantly. Confidence means fear is no longer making every decision for you. Thank you for spending this time with me in the library. You deserve to take up space here. And wherever you go next, I hope you carry that reminder with you.